Alrighty folks, so in this video I'm gonna cover Nasdaq and how I mentioned in my last videos how we may create a box on a monthly candle, so that is big. I was mentioning also last week that the move that we had starting last week on Thursday with how we end up closing and how we were looking throughout Thursday, Friday. As I saw it, as like, hey, it's gonna close almost at the all-time high monthly, and from there, this week, it's either gonna push us on up like crazy, and even though we're not gonna create a new all-time high, we are gonna create a new. The fact that this month, and it's not even the end of the month, is passing the highest point that we end up closing on the prior month, so on July and June, this is a strong resistance. So the fact that this month we break through this, or this week break through this, and we close the week high here, you already hearing, and I was saying this in the last week since Thursday, as the market starts pushing it up, you will start hearing, hey, if recession's over, hey, time to buy, get ready for a big explosion, all that shit, all the fear of the recession. Should we sell right now? Looks like the market is peaking. Get ready for so and so, all that shit out the door. Now you're gonna hear the opposite. So see how they're playing with you last week. I was saying since Thursday, since that push that it made, that we're gonna continue going up, especially if the data keeps coming out good. It's gonna bring us back to the peak, and then this week, and see it all. You have the month, you have the Fed, you have unemployment claim, you have the FOMC, you have the Jackson, all this shit or whatnot. So all this is either gonna confirm for a push on up, or it's gonna retrace it on down again and then buy more time. But all of this, the way it was playing out since last week, it's all setting me up for a big explosion. And a box right here, because again, you have your one candle going up, closed. The next one starts. See this one? It could have stopped right here, could have stopped anywhere, could have stopped right here, right here, right here. The fact that it closed right there was telling me, okay, cool. Now I have my two resistance. Then I have my one support that I need for this one. See this one again. This one could have closed down here last week. Could have closed down here last week. The fact that it closed right above that weekly resistance and smashed through it and closed inside. What I'm seeing now the market do is, depending on how the week was this week, whether it be Israel, Pikachu, whatever, did a bad thing, the market is going to react to it. So first I want to see how the market react throughout the week, because there could have been a lot of things happening throughout the week. Pikachu could have attacked Phoenix. The lizards could have been shooting fire in Arizona, and who knows, all these crazy stories. Barack Obama, Iraq, Jesus, whatever. Anything crazy that will happen in the market to make the market dip on down. There was war issues. You have Iran, Iraq shooting each other, whatnot. I don't think that's really going to affect us. But so I see the market. We want the market to sustain above this, and that's why I have. So you guys will see this shit. That way, as the days go by, I was like, hey, pay attention to this area right here. It's important to hold. And then you have the next weekly area, which was Friday's close, where we closed last week on Friday. This is last week right here, and that's where we closed. So we want to see how the market reacts from where we closed last week to this monthly candle. We wanted to sustain it, especially as we come towards the nighttime. And it doesn't matter if throughout the night today we fall, or tomorrow we fall, or even Tuesday we fall below this monthly. Because the way I would use that is, for whatever reason that it fell, because we have earnings too, but those earnings are small, they're not really that important. So even though we fall this price right here, I know that even though we fall Sunday night, especially if we fall Tuesday night or Sunday night, especially if Tuesday night we're below this, I would anticipate for a buy, whether it be 5, 6, 4 in the morning, as the market tends to open, and especially being the big day, the market, investors, traders, they're gonna look forward to that. Their emotions are gonna go up, so they're gonna start buying during that time as we get closer to the actual big day of announcements and whatnot. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for it to drop Monday through Tuesday, and then Tuesday night pick up, and I go on a buy and ride it on top. Otherwise, if we stay right here, Monday and Tuesday, again, that could be another buying opportunity, especially Tuesday buying low in this monthly candle, which is a monthly resistance, which will indicate to you a lot, especially if it starts holding in the 1 hour candles, breaking closing above the purple line and just staying here. That's going to be a buying sign right there, especially like Monday night, Tuesday night type of thing. But like I said, and then the next one on up is, this is the first weekly line that we need to pass. And then this sign, I had it since Friday, or I think Friday, just to remind myself, hey, there's a box forming right here, which it is. So I'm going to take it off already. And then we have the last weekly line that it needs to pass. Last important weekly line, weekly box. I don't know why the fuck I put box. What the fuck? And then finally, the last one, which is going to be this. And if we do fall down, this is important. Gosh, this is going to take a while with this line. And if we do end up breaking this today, again, it doesn't matter. What you really want to pay attention to is how we're looking Monday night. Maybe check on it throughout the day on Tuesday. But there's no data, there's nothing. So it's not like, oh, let's pay attention to it. Let's do it. No, it's like, you can just take a look at it, how we close Monday at night, and how we're looking maybe Tuesday evening at 6, 5. And then actually pay a lot of attention to Tuesday night, especially like 9, 10 o'clock before the market starts setting up for the move. So yeah, we just want to pay attention how it's looking. If it's the important area is to stay above this, and even if we break it, it's cool because there's no data, there's no market. It's not like Monday we have data and the market's gonna react and pull down, and that was your area to go for a sell because you knew it was gonna go down because the data went bad or whatever the fuck it was. You don't really gotta pay attention to that. There's nothing moving in, so it's not like, oh shit, it's going down, I better go for a sell because it's gonna continue. No, you don't know why it's going down. There's no data, there's nothing moving the market besides robots and little news about here and there and your regular manipulation robot bullshit. Alright, so that's that for the Nasdaq, you guys. You just want to pay attention how it looks, and I already pointed out the key areas. And pretty much this monthly area right here is important to hold. And I do feel it's going to create a box. You will see, especially if we have good news, you will see, even though it's dropping, you will see it come up. It's going to start turning green. As soon as the data comes out, it's going to shoot. And you're going to have 3 lines right here, and you're gonna have this one finally breaking out of here, or you're gonna have this one finally breaking below here, closing the day somewhere here. But for the market, but for in general for the whole week, yeah, see this as your big explosion area right here. You already have the box forming, especially how it ended up closing last week inside of it. They didn't have to do that. It could have closed right there. It could have closed right underneath it, and then wait for the market to actually Monday and Tuesday below it, and then shoot on up. The fact that it went inside of it is telling me, oh, it's gonna do the box. It's most likely gonna do the box. It's setting you up to do the box, especially since last Thursday I told you guys that we were gonna start rallying on up. Alright, there's Brian Seacrest signing the F out.